Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Sri Sadguru Paramatmane Namaha. Sarva Maharshibhyo Namaha. The Lord explains what should be done if a seeker is not competent even for Abhyasa Yoga. 10th Shloka. Abhyasepya samartosi mat karma paramo bhava madartamapi karmani kurvan siddhim avapsyasi. Substance. Even if you are not capable of practice, do work for my sake. By doing work for my sake also you shall attain perfection. Commentary. Again, the Lord offers an alternate path for those who are not able to get steadiness in meditation, even by constant practice. They should engage themselves in doing good actions, charitable deeds of helpfulness, and beneficence on all beings. And such actions should be offered to the Lord without any desire for personal reward. This is simply Nishkama Karma, japa, prayer, namasamkirtana, worship, vows of fasting, and silence. All these come under good actions for the sake of God. This is the idea of mat karma paramo bhava. By such actions, the mind is purified, and by purity of mind, liberation is attained. Thus, Nishkama Karma leads to perfection. This is recommended to those who are not able to still the mind in dhyana. Only those actions should be done in a spirit of self surrender to God. They should be done to win God's grace and not for obtaining selfish rewards. This idea should be firmly held in the mind while performing all good work in the world. Question. What is the way for those who are not competent even for Abhyasa Yoga? They should perform good actions in a selfless spirit and surrender the fruits to God. The Lord explains what should be done if the seeker is incompetent even to work for His sake. 11th Shloka. Athaitapyashaktosi kartum madyogamashtritaha sarvakarma phalatyagam tatah kuruyatatmavan. Substance. If you are not able to do my yoga taking refuge in me, then renounce all actions and the fruits thereof, self controlled. Commentary. The Lord suggests the easiest of all paths here. Man is engaged in 100 actions day and night in the course of his life. While performing these actions, let him remember God, think of Him as the doer and himself as a mere instrument, and surrender all works and their fruits entirely to God. That is, all work should be done in a spirit of self surrender to God. Bad actions are not included here because they are already prohibited by the Shastras. No one should do sinful acts. Worship of God, singing His name and glory, charity, works of social welfare, all these are good actions and they should be surrendered to God. Ishwararpanam, Ramarpanam, or Krishnarpanam. As several paths are suggested, each man may take up any practice suitable to his physical and mental predisposition. This last path is within the reach of all persons. While walking, let it be thought of as pradakshinam to God. While talking, let it be thought of as singing His glory. This may be extended to all actions. By this, the Lord is constantly kept in view, and the mind, and without any strain, comes to entertain godly ideas in the natural way. The Lord has already said, Ma manusmara yudhyacha, remember me and fight. So this path is the easiest and best fitted for all sincere seekers on the spiritual path. All sin is destroyed, the mind becomes pure, and the liberation is attained and ultimately. Yatatmavan, the seeker should be self-controlled. Without it, constant memory of God and self-surrender to Him are not possible. So the least that man can do is to cultivate the degree of self-control to remember the Lord while carrying on the various activities of life and surrender of fruits of action to Him. Question: what is the way for those who are not competent to do actions for His sake? Answer: self controlled man should surrender all actions with the fruits thereof to God. This is the least way for all people who are not competent for higher flights of yoga. The excellence of Karmaphala Tyaga is declared. 12th Shloka. Shreyo hi gnanam abhyasat gnanad dhyanam visishyate dhyanat karmaphala tyagaha tyagat chantiranantaram. Substance: than practice without discrimination. Knowledge derived from the study of Shastras is better. Indeed, than such knowledge, meditation is better. Than meditation, stillness of mind at the time of meditation, renunciation of all fruits of action is better. Immediately after renunciation, peace is attained. Commentary: here, abhyasa means practice without discrimination. Gnana means knowledge got through studies of books. Dhyana means thinking over the object as at the time of meditation. Gnanat dhyanam visishyate. Of course, direct experience through dhyana is far higher than mere knowledge got through study of the scriptures. Dhyana means the realization of knowledge by constant meditation. This is indeed far higher than mere knowledge derived from the study of books. Dhyanat karma phalatyagaha. Renunciation of action and their fruits is higher than dhyana. For the unripened dhyana yogi, the mind may be still and pure only at the time of meditation. But when he comes into practical life, there is always the danger of being contaminated by worldly objects. But for the man who has surrendered all actions to God, the mind is always pure. The Tyagi enjoys purity everywhere and at all times. Therefore, it is said here that Tyaga is higher than Dhyana. From this, we understand the superior excellence of Nishkama Karma. Most people are engaged in work. Very few can renounce a work completely. So, for the majority of mankind, this path is most suitable and leads them to a higher realization than Gnana and Dhyana. Moreover, purity of mind is essential for all yogas, and such purity is attainable by Nishkama Karma. If this is practiced for long, the foundation of spiritual life would be firm and steady. The higher realization can be had only after this purity is perfected in the mind and heart. Tyagat Shantiranantaram. Peace is the immediate reward of self surrender of God to God. Renunciation of the ego, renunciation of the objective world, renunciation of sin and evil. This is immediately followed by peace. The impurities of the mind being cleansed, peace follows into it like a flood. Tesham Shanti Shashwati Netaresham. Atma shines forth in the pure heart. Everyone in the sorrowful world is seeking for peace. How to get it? Tyagat santi shantihi. From renunciation, peace is obtained. Therefore, one should give up all sensual pleasures, fruits of actions, egoism, and the binding sense of doership. Then he shall experience the highest peace. Such is the path shown by the Lord to all mankind. Question: what is the excellence of karma phala tyaga? Answer: it is better than practice without understanding, than knowledge obtained from books, than dhyana which stills the mind only during the meditation. Question: how to attain peace? Answer: by renunciation of the fruits of action.